Juana.
Hello my travelers and welcome back to another vlog, Let's Travel Colombia. Jonathan here as always, and today I show you this beautiful landscape. It's very sunny, so probably you cannot see it very well, but we are in La Juana, which is a place very close to the city in La Cuchilla Del Salado. This place is amazing, guys. They have mules that you can take to walk all around, to do some horse riding, some mule riding back on the mountains for about 7 days. They have a tour that they give for 7 days on mules, visiting different parts of Colombia, of Caldas specifically, showing you everything that you need to know. And we have Don Jairo here, a good friend of mine. He's the owner of this place. Don Jairo has been working in this project for many years and he's gonna tell us a little bit more about it. Don Jairo, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo le va? Cuéntenos un poquito del proyecto.
Jonathan, muy bien, muchas gracias. Soy un amante del campo, de la naturaleza, de los equinos y un enamorado y un convencido de las mulas. Inicié con los caballos, conocí las mulas y me pasé a las mulas el 100%. La Juana empezó como un hobby. Empecé a recorrer parte importante de este país a lomo de mula y me fui de cabalgatas durante varios días explorando las geografías de nuestro país y nuestros paisajes. Juana empezó como un hobby, fui adquiriendo otras mulas para mi familia, para mi señora, para mi hija, para mi mamá y me di cuenta que esto era un tema familiar. Entonces cada mula que llegaba, que se pudo haber pensado inicialmente en hacer algún comercio con ella, nos dimos cuenta que una mula es mucho más que eso, es mucho más que comercio y fuimos adquiriendo varios ejemplares que se volvieron parte de nuestra familia. A partir de este año 2020, la Juana ya inicia como una empresa legalmente constituida, con todas las certificaciones, para hacer recorridos en mula, para disfrutar nuestros paisajes cafeteros, nuestro patrimonio. Estamos en una zona que es patrimonio de la humanidad, entonces queremos disfrutar esos paisajes a lomo de mula en familia, con nuestros mejores amigos.
Of course, and what basically we have here is about 10 mules. Yo pensé que tenías como 10 mulas más o menos.
Sí, correcto.
10 mules, which one of those is called La Juana, which is actually very curious because if you know Juan Valdez, which is a very typical character of Colombia and the coffee region, he has a mule always with him. Why mules? Because mules were used and still are used to carry the coffee on the mountains. It's very hard for a horse to walk on the mountains with a lot of weight on them. But mules are basically stronger and they have more endurance to do these sort of jobs. So they have one mule here that has worked with Juan Valdez, which is La Juana, which we're gonna meet in just a second. But I wanna leave you with this pretty amazing landscape right behind us. And so I was telling you, we have a very special mule here that it's called Juana, which is very famous if you think about it. If you know Juan Valdez, he's always with a mule with him because mules built this country, especially on their backs. So we have La Juana right here behind me. She's now giving me her back, but that's Juana. Beautiful animal, huge. By the way, most mules are not as big as this one. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get her ready because they're gonna brush her hair, which they're gonna do a lot of things that I didn't know they used to do them. So this is gonna be a very special moment for both of us. Alright guys, so we are now ready after that whole process that doesn't really take 5 minutes. It's long but very beautiful process to get these animals ready. We are now going on a trail on the horses, on the mules, I'm sorry, mules. But we're going down on the mountains, and I'm gonna jump, and hopefully I will jump on the mule. So you ready? 1, 2. And we are now on the mule. This little guy is gonna come with us. It's my fellow companion, and Pamela right behind us. We're gonna go on the mountains and have some fun, see some beautiful landscapes from the coffee cultural landscape. So just bear with us. So Jairo, our good friend, was telling us that this is actually a very special route because they colonized the families that came to Manizales, that, let's say, founded the city many years back, used these mountains to go up to Manizales. So we are basically colonizing the city again on our little mules, back as well as they did back in the days, with the mules, with their families, with everything on them. They just went to an adventure and found these lands, and that's what they settled. And we are doing the same thing. So it's pretty amazing to see and to travel in time and do these sort of activities in a place that many people don't know. It's pretty amazing.
Como un copo de azares que va cubriendo la rama, está el cafetal en.
And so we finished. We came back to the house. We have all of the mules, Juana, they're eating their lunch because it was a very amazing trip. They did a really good job taking us through all the trails and the mountains. And with that, we're gonna end up the video, guys. But before, we actually want to say hi to Pamela. Thank you very much, guys. Come here to the shot. Thank you very much for the trip. It was an amazing experience. I really enjoyed it. Muchísimas gracias, una experiencia increíble. Y bueno, déjenos la invitación entonces para todos los viajeros.
Bueno, muy bien, estás todos cordialmente invitados. Los esperamos para que recorramos Colombia, nuestra geografía, nuestras montañas, disfrutemos esta flora, esta fauna, tanto que tiene este país para ofrecernos. A lomo de mula.
Gracias por acompañarnos y los esperamos.
And so guys, thank you very much once again for watching. Remember to leave your comments down below. Anything that you want me to do throughout these days, comment, like the video, and subscribe, of course. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.